Otherwise, it's just a set of empty promises. That goes for everything you all do. If the people involved aren't willing to fight about it, then it really doesn't matter, and you don't need me to tell you, because the fight's going to go on, and whoever wants to do things is going to do whatever they want to do, regardless. Yeah. And so the first thing I want to tell you is that, before anybody even thinks about a buy-sell agreement or thinks about any kind of contract, that you really need to talk about, are you willing to fight about this? Because if you aren't willing to fight about it, why are you wasting time and money drawing up a contract? Just give it to them. Saves you all the trouble. Second thing.
Send it to an electronic form they can put in their own names?
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
it's your problem. It's your document. Here's the second thing that's really ugly. All right, if you do a buy-sell agreement and a dispute arises, actually any kind of contract, and a dispute about it arises, I don't care what your profession is, you are now disqualified completely from participating in the game. You are a witness. You are either my witness or you are their witness, but you are a witness. And that means that I'm going to be asking you questions like, why did you write this word? What was the real intent? What was the intent of Mr. A? What was the intent of Mrs. B? How do you know that was their intent? Did you document that intent? Did they change their intent? Did they negotiate over that intent? Or did you just tell them that was what their intent was?
I like it. I like that one.
Yes, well, considering how I've seen you talk to your clients, let's not go there and say but this is true for each and every one of you. I don't care if you're a CPA or a financial planner, or an attorney or anything like that. If a buy-sell agreement that you are involved in comes apart, you can't do anything, because I will eat you if you're on the other side. And if you're not on the other side is going to try and eat you, and I will personally dismember you for screwing up my case, because it has now become my case. It is not your case any longer. So don't do that. That's the good news and the bad news. Now, when I was asked, come in and give a presentation on what kind of damage can happen in the course of buy-sell agreements, I sat there and I said, how am I going to do that? And so I had a brainstorm. I said, I'm going to go through your standard selling buy-sell PowerPoint, and I'm going to stop and look at each and every point where something bad can happen. And I'm going to say, guys, take a deep breath here. Now, it's a little unconventional, but given that we don't have that many attorneys here, this may work better, actually. Now, here's the next thing. A buy-sell agreement only works if everybody's got the money, or there is a provision for the money in there.
Life insurance.
He's not dead.
Oh.
If they're litigating, he's not even disabled.
Well, but I mean,
disability insurance.
One gets to issues about buy-sell agreements in many different ways, but let me hypothesize one. Okay? To some extent, this is a valid example. Emory. Okay. You are approximately 63 and a half years old. Approximately. I'll give you an extra year for luck. Okay. All right. Carol, who is your most marvelous wife, has just magically lost 35 years.
Magically.
Magically. I have waved my hand. She is now only 23.
He comes to my wife afterwards.
Okay?
She won't be seeing you after that.
All different presentation that I knew I was coming for. Yeah.
All right. Now, Emory, you have a stroke.
Yeah, that's coming.
All right. And your partner, Roger, is sitting there and he's going, because Carol, who is now 29 years old and your fourth wife, twice removed, is sitting there walking around in miniskirts going, hey, I've got Emory's power of attorney, Roger. Where's mine? And Roger is sitting there going, duh. Now, so, You're not dead. That's why you put life insurance. If you've got a disability policy, that's barely covering your stroke medication, and that doesn't count what Carol is busy doing with it. Okay? Yeah, and Roger, you have a problem. Meet your new partner.
That's right.
Okay? So when you make your buy-sell agreements, people, you have to think about these things. It's not just somebody died. You know, it's, you know, yeah, or, yeah, you go into, yeah, Grandpa does die, and he has grown children and grandchildren, okay, and Grandpa's oldest granddaughter is 23 years old.
That's the great-grandchild.
No, granddaughter.
No, great-granddaughter.
Well, she's great, but she's only 2 generations removed. Yeah, okay.
3.
All right, but she's, you know, she's there. Grandpa dies, you know, he's there. And her boyfriend has a tattoo on his nose, wears earrings, you know, studs in his lip, rides a Harley Davidson, and says, duh, a lot. Yeah. Yes. I mean, you know, that's your other client's daughter. Yes, we know. Yeah. But we do go through this. And so now you're sitting there going, what am I going to do with a buy-sell? You know, when Grandpa's will divides everything equally among all his descendants. Please notice it was among all his descendants, not just among the first generation. It's everybody. And so Junior, you know, tats and all, is your new partner.
Got a case right now. He's 93, and the great-grandson, 19, is interning.
Then you know what my point is. Okay, so when you do the buy-sells, the first thing you got to worry about is where's the money coming from? Can't just rely on one thing. Okay, now, what is it?
Is it all right to take a quick poll on experience here of people with buy-sell agreements?
Oh, sure.
Would people agree that the majority of the ones you've seen, the money is not there? In other words, it's not funded.
Yes.
Never.
I was going to say, I've never heard of one yet where it was funded in advance. You have?
Well, ours was funded with life insurance.
Yeah, but what if you don't die?
What? That wasn't funded. But we use a life insurance.
They have a
That worked.
service to make sure that something's going to get paid.
There's a running problem with this because everything that I have seen, and I have had a few run across my desk, they're funded by life insurance. But if it's funded by life insurance, you don't need me. So, of course, by self-selection, what I get is where, you know, Emery got into a traffic accident and somebody's crippled up and can't work, and now everybody's trying to buy him out or something. Now, so you have to think about these things. Okay, now let's back up. What is this? It's an agreement when 2 or more parties want to join together. All right, now I just talked about death or disability. Guys, pay attention. Okay, what if you're disabled? Have you got a way to fund a buy-sell if there's a disability? Now, yeah. Or here's the nightmare that I get into on a regular basis. Now, what if the 2 partners have irreconcilable differences? Okay?